I had this when I was younger, and I finished it, and I think I hated it. I think I thought it was supposed to be good because it was pretty, but I hated it. I think I stole my version from Ray Guns, in fact. So, let's see what we can do. Let's get the introduction first. I knew myself for it.
In a faraway land, in a world lost to the mystery and wonders of strange beings and magical creatures, came the dawn of evil, deception, and betrayal. The Mechubars were a race of astral beings like luminous orbs, who had come to the world of Balkane to create a civilization filled with beauty, wisdom, and absolute power to rule and control all worlds with a sacred knowledge in all the hidden mysteries of the Ancient Ones. It was on this dark winter night that 4 conspirators were condemned to rule the destiny and eternal damnation of the people of Balkane. If I remember the legend correctly, there was a young priest in the cult of Mechubars. Ishmael was the only one to really know the secret to the great powers of them. Driven by his own jealous ambition and greed, Ishmael set out to mastermind a treasonous plot that would radically change an apparently simple course in Balkanian history. To deceive the Mechubars was one thing, and in its measure a very noble course for the Balkanians. But to betray your own people is quite another. Perhaps the conspirators had overestimated their strength. They had certainly underestimated the vigilance of the Mechubars. The consequences of their failure was critical, and the retribution of the Mechubars was cruel and harsh. The most fateful consequence was the unleashing of the violent anger of the Mechubars, causing severe cataclysms. The planet was torn apart into 4 separate lands, wherein each would reign the dominion of ice, mist, water, and fire. The 4 conspirators were sentenced to exile in the 4 different lands, where they would rule as beastly demigods, or the eternal damnation and terror on the hopeless people of Balkane. Ishmael was the only one to escape the wrath of the Mechubars. His whereabouts to this day are unknown. The adventure in which you are about to participate is the story of a young hero named Quickthorpe, who unknowingly sets out on a journey into a weird world, born out of the mind of one very sick man. It is a fable in one way, but in A Trick of the Tail, it's a strange trip through the lost world of Balkane.
Yes, Quickthorpe. Most of what I remember of him is his voice and the fact that he's a cunt. So, yeah. I don't know whose voice that is, by the way, Nudes. Okay, the chat's showing up, okay. Well, how's the volume? Because there are no subtitles in the game, there's just voice acting. So, and there are no options, as you can see. I can new game, load game, and quit, and watch the intro again. So, how's the volume? Because if you can't hear them, you can't hear them. The music here is a bit louder than the game will be, though, so don't use that as an ass. If there's anyone awake, anyway. I shall start. You can have an idea.
So, this is it, is it?
I'm afraid it's true, Quickthorpe, and I'm sad to see you go.
How was that then? That's the volume of talkie men throughout the story. I wait until chat confirmation. Alright, mens. I may turn it up a little bit more, just to be sure. Give another 2 decibels.
You don't think there's been some mistake, do you?
I've been asking myself the same question, but the fact of the matter is that all the other village people are either too busy or just not interested. If you persevere and remember at all times to keep your mind pure and your heart true, I believe you will succeed.
Does pretty good mean you can hear it or not hear it? I can turn it up a little bit more if you have trouble. I want to get this right from the beginning so people don't turn off the video when it goes on YouTube. Ah, stream delay, the wondrous thing. Okay, so that doesn't help me. It's audible. Is that okay? Fuck it. I'm a little quiet. Okay, it's a bit quiet. Yeah, it's old audio formats as well, so it might be a slight little bit as well louder than more distorted than shit usually is. I'm gonna give it a little percentage here on the thing.
Sounds great, but what am I supposed to do?
The village has chosen you, Quickthorpe, to go out to the far reaches of these cursed lands and seek out the 4 beasts who are guarding the lost jewels of Balkane. These jewels are the key to the future of our people. Once you have destroyed these beasts and recovered the jewels, our village will be free from their tyranny.
So a thing I noticed about this game when I was younger was that I thought the backgrounds are very good looking, and that hasn't changed. It still looks good.
But I don't know what these jewels look like.
According to our village historian, there are 4 jewels. Each contains a special power which control the essential life forces of Balkane. The emerald contains the power of fertility and spring. You should recognize it by its beautiful green color. The diamond, well, we all know what a diamond looks like. It represents eternity, apart from being a girl's best friend. Anyway, the diamond is said to hold the power of mist and rain. The sapphire is a deep, dark blue jewel containing the power of the water. Legend says that an ugly gorgon is keeping it at the bottom of the sea. Then there is the red ruby, which contains the power of fire and shadows. They're all out there somewhere. Now it's up to you to bring them back to me.
Yeah, you can tell the old audio compression is doing its work there because the S's sound sort of like... Okay.
How will I know where to find these jewels?
You already know about the ice giant who is ruling the frozen lands just outside the walls of our village. We are pretty sure that he's got the emerald. Previous expeditions have reported there are probably only 3 other lands on Balkane. There is no doubt in my mind that the jewels are out there, 1 for each beast, and 1 beast in each land.
Do you have any last words of advice?
Everyone has given you their blessings. As for myself, the talisman I now give you is not only a good luck charm, it will also protect you from spirits and other evil entities during your quest.
I've had enough of this chit-chat. I'm going now.
Give 'em hell, Quickthorpe.
What a lovely man. Right, so I had a few tries at this, and I was trying to get the voices working. It seems to be working now. When I left this guy immediately before, he didn't actually...
It's the talisman that the village elder has given you.
he didn't actually fucking give me the talisman, so I seem to I recall, I think, that this game is quite happy to kill you. Oh yes, and every time you fucking save, it goes out to the menu. Right, let's have a look at...
The village elder is the most respected man in Belkane. He's all in one, high priest, chief alchemist, and a pretty handy wagon mechanic. Quickthorpe's village is the only truly civilized habitation on Belkane. He has spent all of his young life within these walls, where true heroes are few, and courage a rare resource.
Nice, let's fuck off. Look at the frozen lands. Right, so here's Quickthorpe. There's a well, there's a frozen lake there. Paths of statues, a hollow tree, and up there's an old house and a bridge. I don't remember much of this, but let's try the frozen lake. Just anything that's closest first.
It looks just like the ones I've seen in picture books. I'll bet it was a really nice boat in its day.
Is that a fucking fact, Quickthorpe?
The large chair, with a fluffy rolled pillow, looks like it might have seated a fat-bottomed princess.
Ugh.
It looks just like the ones I've seen in. It looks just like the ones I've seen in picture books. I'll bet it was a really nice.
A piece of rope still remains tied to a pole that was once used to secure the boats to the shore.
Right. This is kind
Quickthorpe can't use the rope in this manner.
Pick up.
Quickthorpe is now the proud owner of a short piece of rope.
Fucking score.
I really do like the autumn-coloured leaves in this forest.
The lake is frozen to death. There aren't even any fish left.
Guess that was it. I mean, he might be fattest. Just wait. I would like to save. Cancel. Wait, no, I can save without doing this, can't I? There's a way to save. F5? F4? Because this is me pressing escape. It has to be... It has to be a manual. There has to be a fucking way of doing this. It's got to be a way for me to save without going out to the fucking menu. The problem with this shit is I can't fucking find anything that doesn't have anything to do with the other Fable game.
This must be the Forest of Cymbeline, or I'm getting pretty darn close.
Nice.
It's strange to see chopped wood piled up here along this path. He's a jolly-looking character. So here I am at the edge of the forest. Do I go in and face the dark unknown like a real man? Or do I skirt around like a sissy? Sometimes a question just answers itself.
The remains of a broken wagon tells of a time when many once travelled along these roads.
Oh.
Hold on there fast, Freddy. Where are you off to in such a hurry?
No place special, I'm just doing a little sightseeing in the forest.
The forest is a dangerous place when you don't know your way.
Thanks for your concern, but I'll be fine, really.
What?
We can play this game all day if you like. I've got all the time you need.
What are you doing?
Tell me, sir, what are you doing here?
I can tell from your smile that you're new to the forest's edge. If you wish to enter or go anywhere from here except back to where you came from, it's going to cost you. Personal belongings, valuable objects will do just fine. I presume that you are carrying something valuable.
Neat duds. I mean, you are rather well dressed, sir.
I can afford to be. Now let's see what you have that may be of interest to me.
Oh, sure, I've got loads of stuff in my pockets.
Then would you be so kind as to hand over your most precious piece?
Would you accept an IOU payable on my return?
I take payment in advance, and that's non-negotiable. However, I do thank you for calling to my attention your possible return, dubious as that may be. It so happens that some unpleasant little creature made off with a beautiful necklace, which I hold dearly. If you should ever find this item and return it to me, I would be happy to work out some exchange in your favor. After all, I may be a thief, but I am foremost a gentleman.
Sorry, I'm flat broke. I'll come back some other time.
By all means, as you wish. I am a man of leisure, and I have all the time you need.
Fuck. Okay, well, guess we're not allowed to do anything before we've talked to this twait, or dealt with him. I think if I recall anything... Yeah, this puts us back here. I think a magpie took his shit. If I'm not mistaken. Fucking poultry.
Oh, there you are, sweetie. Are you back so soon? Why don't you come up to my room? It's so warm and cozy.
Alas, my little sparrow, the destiny of our people is resting in my hands. And though your soft words rip through my aching heart, I must not be distracted.
Oh, well, suit yourself, you little worm.
Fuck. Could have gotten Lloyd. There has to be a way of doing this that's not like this. Fucking mouse is invisible when I'm in the menu.
There you are, Wynette. Please open the gates and let me back in.
Quickthorpe, you should be ashamed of yourself. Now go away.
I've changed my mind. I want to come back up to your warm and cozy room.
Quickthorpe, please go away. You're embarrassing me.
Right, so let's try somewhere else. Oh, frozen lands. Oh, well, there's the bridge up here, I assume we can fuck around with. Oh, some asshole or hunter. I think I'm dead. And it asked me if I wanted to save the game while being died. That's not cool. Alright, the question is, can I talk to this guy without killing myself? Go over quick.
Good day to you, sir.
And a good day to you, young squirt. I don't mean to alarm you, but haven't you strayed a bit far from Mummy and Daddy?
Yeah, nudes.
Well, I haven't gotten very far yet.
Where are you off to, if you don't mind me asking?
For starters, I'm off to waste the ice giant and get back the emerald. Then I'll be heading out to some new lands for adventure. You know, going to new places, meeting interesting people, and then killing them. I guess I won't be home for lunch.
It just so happens that as a hunter, I get about these lands quite a bit, and I must say, you've got your work cut out for you. This country's no cakewalk. And with all the hoodlums and freaks out there, you're going to attract a lot of attention. Especially dressed like that.
I'll just have to take my chances. And as for dress sense, I can see Armani isn't your middle name.
I guess we both look conspicuous. However, I have a weapon.
What's on the other side of the bridge?
There's nothing but open country, some forest and small game. It's not the best territory for hunting, but I do keep myself busy. Just the same, you better not stray too far. You could get lost.
Let's strip down to our skivvies and take a swim. Oh, I forgot, I can't swim.
You're crazy. It's a good way to catch pneumonia and a one-way ticket to Casket Town.
It's been great talking. Have a nice day.
Never even used it.
It's the piece of rope that you...
I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good... I don't think that's a good idea.
Is that a fucking fact?
I don't think that's a good idea. This part of the river looks especially dangerous. That old bridge doesn't look very sturdy.
A closer look reveals nothing more of interest.
Fuck. Alright, Jen. Fucking ass, I have to... Come on, you don't have to load them like that. Can I just walk across then? Was it only if I... Oh. What the fuck? Ugh. So as long as I don't walk on the bridge, it's... Kitty!
It's a cat! Yuck! I hate cats!
Fuck you.
Yikes, I take that back. This cat's got evil eyes, and a third one on its back. Whoops, that's not an eye.
What? Chili peppers?
That is beyond the range of Quickthorpe's natural abilities.
That must be how I get into the house. I could snoop around in the cellar without anyone finding out.
Oh yeah,
I hope no one mistakes me for a burglar.
that's what you are though.
Wow, it's like a dungeon down here. This is an interesting object. What is it?
I don't suppose anybody will notice that you've taken it.
More rope.
This could come in handy in the future.
There's nothing else there but junk.
Large empty bottles and barrels clutter the floor of the cellar.
Alright, Phil. Why the
Well,
fuck aren't
what
you
have we
sleeping?
here? It looks like a bunch of old useless junk.
Damn it.
So, this is where she keeps her broom. I wonder if it flies.
Quickthorpe should not deprive Weldon of her only broom. This heavy chain has been used for detaining unwilling guests.
Oh, hello. Ah. Well, that's useful. So I have to fiddle quite dorp to I see, okay. Why the fuck are you awake, Phil? Let's go knock on the door. Oh, it's actually a doorbell.
Quick.
What?
It's the talisman of the
I don't think that's a good idea.
I think okay. That bit I remember. Fuck.
There doesn't appear to be anyone home.
A lantern is hanging from the porch of the old house.
It's mine now. Oh, it's in the way, the fucking oaf.
Quickthorpe takes the lantern without even asking.
Nice.
The old woman's name is Wilda. She is known to have certain powers.
My name is Quickthorpe, and I'm off to kill the ice giant.
Yeah, I know who you are, Mr. Big Hero. You know you'll never succeed in finding those jewels.
How do you know these things?
It's my job to know these things. It's what I do. You see, to some people I'm a witch, but to others I'm a fortune teller and a healer. Tell me, Quickthorpe, what am I to you?
I think you're nuts, and I'm out of here. Why do you live alone out here in the frozen lands?
Because out here there's no one to bother me, except for lost children like you.
Speaking of lost children, what are you cooking in the pot?
And my recipes are a secret, but I always have a pot boiling in case someone unexpected comes by for dinner. I see you are such a frail child. Why don't you rest here a while so Welder can put some meat on those bones? After all, you'll need lots of strength if you want to kill the ice giant.
I'd rather kiss your cat's third eye.
Asshole.
That's not a problem. I can arrange that for you.
Can you tell me how to kill the ice giant?
I'm afraid I can't tell you that, but I will let you keep all the things you've stolen from me.
That's alright.
It's a bag of bird seeds.
It's for me.
Quickthorpe.
From the smell in here, I'd say the old hag's stirring up a nasty brew. Cripes, this place is crawling with cats. That explains the aroma. It looks like a potpourri of leaves.
Quickthorpe takes the leaves from the pot.
Wow, what was that? I'd like to try again.
I'm killed immediately.
No one is to touch my...
Am I gonna get killed now? I guess not.
I'll bet these books are on black magic and devil worship.
A closer look reveals nothing more of interest. The picture of an owl is hanging over Will.
Foolish child. Such things are not but I like
Okay, so I screwed up again. But my girlfriend will never forgive me, so can't you pretty please put me back in the game?
Fuck's sake. I leave.
These are my chili peppers now.
Wait, how'd you it didn't work before.
I really shouldn't take somebody's doorbell. There aren't many chili peppers left on this tree.
Fucking what? Mm. Dialogue text is nice, but I have to click past it and it makes that irritating clicking noise every time. Oh, Hunter's gone.
Come on, that sign is much too far away for me to read. Welder's place.
Fuck's sake.
Across the bridge,
Quick thought, you absolute cunt.
the large chair with a fluffy rolled pillow.
At last, my dear child, you have released me from this terrible prison.
A green ghost.
I have been waiting for you for so long, and now that you're here, well, I'm not at all disappointed.
You're putting me on. I can see right through you.
This is no time for silly jokes. I'm as serious as can be. Listen carefully now to my words. I know that you have been chosen by your people to seek out and destroy the terrible beasts who possess the lost jewels. For it is only the safe return of these jewels to your people, and the death of those 4 beasts that will bring back life and harmony to Balkan. However, things are not really as they seem. The origins of this matter go far back to the time of the Ancient Ones. And if my intuition serves me well, I'd say that an old friend is up to some of his nasty old tricks again.
Let's get naked and take a swim in the lake. You first.
You know I'd love to. It would be just the thing to wake me up after this long sleep. But there is no time to waste. Your people are waiting on you. And frankly...
But who? What kind of creature are you?
I am Cymbeline, the goddess of the lake, and the spirit of spring, all wrapped up into one hot little package.
You're the first spirit I've ever met. In person, that is. Is that why you're green and transparent and glowing all over? Or have you recently visited Chernobyl?
None of this is really important right now. What really matters is that I return you the favor for having healed the soul boat and freeing my soul.
That sounds like a good deal to me. What do you propose to do?
What to do? That's a very good question. The problem is that I haven't a clue. I've got it. Take a small piece of my spirit, like in a little orb.
Orb activity.
That way I can come along with you. Oh, I'm so excited.
Great, let's go.
I have to click twice to get rid of it, making that click noise 5 million times.
Not so fast, you eager beaver. Remember, this piece of me is only alone, so you'll have to bring it back. You can't expect me to always have my parts scattered all over.
I've had enough of talking to spirits for one day.
Cymbeline's little spirit is delicate and fragile, so please handle her with care.
Boobs.
It is the precious gold statuette found in the cellar.
I admire your
That doesn't do anything.
Fuck!
We can play this game all day.
I have no idea what the fuck he said because the fucking thing was in the way. There, ass. It's the save. That fucking clicking noise. Right.
I admire your enthusiasm, young man, but you have only to pay the toll if you wish to pass me.
What?
I admire your enthusiasm.
Oh, I see.
Yes, this is quite a rare piece. It'll do just fine. I wish you a pleasant day. There's one born every minute.
The snow-covered mountain is...
So here I am at the edge of the forest. Do I go in and face the dark unknown?
I want this fucking stick.
I should save the pocket space for things I really need.
Hmm. Hmm. Big black bird.
One can always expect to find a bird loitering around the statues in the park. A statue of a soldier in his final battle stands frozen in time.
Hmm.
A statue of a soldier in his final battle stands frozen.
Something seems to be buried here under the...
Quickthorpe is not able to do that.
I don't see the point in taking that. I'll be darned, it's an old rusty shield from one of these soldiers. Wow, this shield is heavy.
Doesn't look rusty. Quick doink.
A statue of a soldier in his final battle stands frozen in time.
The fuck? This is weird.
It's a dead tree stump, all right. But then I never saw a tree stump that wasn't dead. It looks like a lever of some sort.
The fuck?
Wow, I must have triggered a secret lever mechanism.
The fuck?
Are you guarding the path or just killing time?
Just between you and me, I'm killing time. But time is killing you.
Well, that's an obnoxious voice.
The jewels you seek aren't getting any closer. And Ishmael is only becoming more powerful.
How do you know about the jewels, and who's Ishmael?
Well now, it wouldn't be fair and sporting to tell you now, would it? To give you something like that for free would only be like stealing something from me in the end. After all, life's like that, you know.
You're an odd-looking sort of fellow.
It's a matter of opinion, my little friend. After all, everything's in the eye of the beholder.
So tell me something I don't know.
Did you know that you're close to the place where all fruits of all dreams come to bear?
T-Bear.
And death be nothing but a mere illusion of beauty. Did you know that you're nothing other than the seeker of a dream? And that a dream is nothing more than a figment of your imagination.
Please disappear.
Till we meet again, my friend. And only then.
Please fuck off. Nice.
A young sprig, which will one day grow into a beautiful tree, is all that remains of the mysterious Drim. It's quite symbolic, isn't it?
That doesn't do anything. Maybe I shouldn't. Who knows? It might grow into a great tree one day.
Yeah, let's not have that happen. Fucking magpie. Yeah.
Well, what do you know? There's a necklace in this nest.
Quickthorpe takes the pearl necklace from the magpie's nest.
Fucking did. This makes me nervous. A lot of people being died down here.
Exotic blue fruit bulbs line the inside of the hollow tree.
Wow, it feels like everything's spinning.
You're gonna die. No, he lived.
The remains of another less fortunate traveller lies on the ground in eternal slumber.
I think I need something to pick that shit up. Don't be so slow. Oh, Wakefield, you can speed Homo on the fucking map, but not here. I think this was the one Dwayne talked about. The necklace he'd lost.
I'm not sure, but is this the necklace you've been looking for?
Why, blow me down and call me timber. So it is. This is good fortune indeed. As promised, I take great pleasure in offering you these gloves in return.
Thank you, sir, but a pair of gloves? There's fair exchange, but this is highway robbery.
I realize that you may not see any value in these gloves. But it is often the most insignificant things that become the most important means to achieving the fruits of your dreams. Of course, they'll also keep your hands warm.
That's the most deeply profound thing anyone has ever said to me. Thank you.
It was nothing really.
Fuck you. I'm now off to get fruit. So, it lets me click the thing on the map. But I still have to fucking pass through the thing. Right, Scunthorpe.
These fit just right. I got the fruit. These gloves must have protected me from the dizzy effects of the poison.
Oh, let's say.
A closer look reveals a shiny ring on the hand of the skeleton. Quickthorpe
Oh, yeah.
cannot use the ring in this manner. I better not wear the ring. I might lose it. Or worse yet, someone might rub...
Fuck you. I'm gonna wear the ring. So I don't understand. Before, when we died, it let us load. He went sort of, sorry, I fucked up, and you came back. Now it'll offer to save as we try to...
The only proper thing to do is bury him.
I better not wear the ring.
Right, so I'm not going to wear the fucking ring. Ugh. Fuck this place.
What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know, you seem to be able to read the other sign. Fucking Scunthorpe. Hey, it's the hunter. How are you?
Do you know where I can find the ice giant?
Are you still after the ice giant? Look, son, I've spent my life hunting and exploring this territory, and I've never seen an ice giant. Like I told you, the only thing out here is poultry game and some low-life criminals. Personally, I think it's all a bunch of superstitious nonsense.
Do you know if there's any water left in the well?
Not one drop. I found that out for sure when my little boy fell into the darn thing. By the way, if you happen to see the little critter out here somewhere, please tell him to run along home before I set a fire to his rear end.
What a surprise. I didn't expect to see you here.
I've been chasing this darn rabbit all over creation. You won't see him hopping about anymore.
Sorry, but I have to go now. It's hard to see what's written with all that snow and ice covering the letters.
Quickthorpe is not...
I really couldn't be bothered. Those strange markings. I've seen them before, but I don't know what they mean.
Quickthorpe is not...
I really couldn't be bothered.
Not easy. Short rope and rope, well...
I never cease to amaze myself. Wow, it's dark down here.
The fuck was that noise? I have a lantern though.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Oh, it's broken shit. You? Oh. Nice, he's floating around. Nice. Grass. Hello.
There's a small sprig of spring grass growing here. I can't pull it out. The roots must be stuck deep in the ground. It looks like someone's been digging around down here. It's a piece of clay tablet.
Taking bits and pieces and putting them together is the secret to good detective work.
I see.
An ancient plaque with runic inscriptions has been placed on the wall.
Is that a penis?
Someone's been down here before and marked this spot, but I can't for the life of me make out what it's...
It looked like a tablet could fit there.
I don't think that's a good idea. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything.
Might only be half of one then.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Put it back in your fucking inventory. Ugh. tunnel.
A dark opening in the wall of the well can barely be seen.
Seems ominous. Oh.
It looks like some dirt has been tossed around. It's a piece of clay tablet.
Taking bits and pieces and putting them together
said
is the
that
secret
already.
to...
I don't think that's a good idea.
The two pieces go together perfectly. A closer look shows that these inscriptions are actually a harmonic incantation or spell that can conjure the primordial forces of the earth to create minor earthquakes.
Right.
She's radiating enough light for me to see my way around down here.
That doesn't scare me at all.
I don't see anything else of interest. It looks like one of those poor suckers died with more than just their boots on.
The ogre's old straw pillow is not very comfortable, but it sure is functional.
There's nothing there. There's nothing there. It's filled with murky green liquid. Yeah.
I'll bet that's where he cooks the poor buggers. A closer look reveals nothing more.
Let's go see what's in that chest. It appears to be locked shut. That's not exactly... I'm not carrying that around with me. I don't think that's a good idea.
I see. Twat. Can we fuck up the ogre by putting the fucking... He's not complaining.
That's not exactly what I had in mind.
He's complaining. Fucking Scunthorpe. Sun wasn't down there. No sun. Harmless well, ogres. Nay. Man tells me to fix my sleeping pattern. Is awake at fucking... what is it? Fucking 7 oven time. Right, goat man, you're stuck awake. How does that work? It's just a ravine up here, then.
Well, well, check this out, lads. A wayward soul, wandering through the forest all on his lonesome. He's a brave chap, he is.
There's no music in this game. It's weird.
That's right. He's brave, all right. What are we gonna do with him, boss?
Did you read something scary on the internet, Phil?
I say we take him for everything he's got. Yeah, that's the ticket.
Shut up, you morons. First, I want to know what he's doing out here. Then you can do what you want with him. What are you doing nosing around out here in this part of the forest? Come on now, out with it.
I'm off to see my grandmother.
How about that? I'm off to see my grandmother. He's got a sense of humour, this one. Now give me your money or die.
Take a hike, you band of perverts.
I like your spirit. Let's see how quick it can leave your body.
Do you stab him through the throat? And it's one of those times where we're not allowed to load, so we have to go out to the menu and hold on. Was this the newer one? Yes, we've taken the bucket and have the stone tablet. Okay then.
Well, well, check this out, lads.
Look at the animations of them
Shut
running
up,
over
what
there,
you do.
though. That's really, those are really good.
I'm on my way to kill the ice giant.
How about that? I'm off to kill the ice giant. He's got a sense of humour, this one. Now give me your money or die.
Would you settle for some sort of valuable object instead?
You are a man who knows how to choose his words. Now let's see if you're also a man of action.
Have the murder ring.
Now this is more like it. I knew. Oh!
You're not such a tough guy now. By the way, you can keep the ring. That's the knife he was going to kill me with.
That is beyond the range of...
My first lethal weapon. I can't wait to try it out. I'll bet he thought he was real cool with that scarf tied round his head.
Sorted, yeah. Fuck, that's load. The fuck?
Here in the ravine, the rocks have eyes, ears, and brains.
What?
Nothing surprises me anymore, not even you.
What are you looking at?
Fuck's sake.
Nothing really. Well, it's your face.
Yeah, I got a face, so what about it?
Where can I get a face like yours?
Go show yourself to the owner of that castle over there. He'll take care of you good and proper.
It's a great-looking castle, that is. Whose is it?
That, my little friend, is the domain of the ice giant. I don't know what your business is, but I personally advise you to stay away from that place altogether.
That sounds like real solid advice, but I'm on a mission, so if you don't mind, I'll take my leave.
Do what you like. Just remember, I told you so.
Just in case this is one of the loads we will not be able to homo from. Wait, what? Oh, restart. Yeah.
An enchanted palace can be seen on the horizon.
Well,
In case you hadn't noticed, there's no way through here.
Man still dead. The fuck? We've been everywhere, haven't we? What the? Oh. Now I have a doctor's appointment. I've got a hobo.
A small path could be seen leading into the bushes.
Might as well stay awake. Stay woke, as they say. I think this is harmonious. I'll save on ass so we know what we're doing.
That's a big friggin' boulder.
A small cove behind the bushes makes for a perfect little hideout. A small cove behind the bushes. A closer look reveals an...
Fee-fi-fo-fum, I smell the blood of a Volcanian.
Oh, hello. Well, we've been here before.
The ogre's old straw pillow.
He hides his keys. This ogre is not a... He won't miss this key.
Aha.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Upon opening the chest, Quickthorpe finds 3 flasks.
It looks like this flask is filled with oil. Who knows? This flask of oil could be useful. I better be careful with this stuff. That was the last one.
I forgot. Wait. I want a scarf.
You're not such a tough guy now. By the way...
Quickthorpe takes the scarf from the...
Huh. Very G at this G. G at G. Magic, magic.
By the power of the first sun and 7th moon, I command the lands to make way for the mighty Quickthorpe. He won't be staring anybody down anymore.
His face fell off.
His face got smurfed.
I don't see anything else of interest.
Smurfed? What? Aha.
This guy must have frozen to death. It makes me shiver just looking at him. A sulfur stick? It's too bad he didn't make a fire. It might have saved his life.
Ice Palace. GG.
Every old castle has its gargoyles.
It is gargoyles.
Every old castle has its gargoyles.
Oh.
You're the little mortal that's been out and about, threatening to kill me. I'm extremely amused. Let's see what you can pull out of your little tutu before I ice you.
I'll have to think about this one for a minute or two. I don't think that's a good idea.
You poured oil on me, you idiot!
He hates oil. Where's the fucking sulfur stick? We didn't pick it up, did we? BRB. Actually, let us leave. That was unexpected.
This guy must have frozen to death. He won't be needing this.
What? Scunthorpe? What the fuck? Oi! Well. That was fucking weird. Yeah, man fucks off directly into space.
I should leave this guy here to RIP. He won't be needing this anymore.
Yeah, he did leave the game. What a knob.
An enchanted palace, an enchant...
I mean, look at this animation, it's pretty well made.
Let's see what you can pull out.
I'll come back some other...
You poured oil on me, you idiot! I hate oil!
Too bad! Well... Sorted. G at G.
It's an old rusty battle shield.
You can't believe it. All that it needed was a little cleaning and polishing. Now it's so bright, you can see yourself.
You can see yourself. That's not what it fucking says.
That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a good... That's a nice looking bird.
It is also a friendly bird.
That's alright. Hello.
I've gotten past the laser beam. Now, can we get out of here?
I'm ready when you are.
A fabulous pile of gold, money and jewels lie on the floor below the throne of the dead ice giant.
Yeah.
In your wildest dreams.
Oh, there it is.
There she is, just for the taking. 1 down, 3 to go. Am I finally going to bum a ride out of here with you, or what?
I'm at your service, but I don't intend to fly on an empty stomach.
Poison fruit?
That would be a completely senseless thing to do.
For this gift of fruit, my heart goes out to you, and so do my wings, for you have now earned your passage to another land.
Thanks. Well, we're here now. Save on ass. Guess the
Whoa there, boy. Where are you going?
see, the character animation when he was doing that stab was really good. This looks like arse.
I'm just going to take a stroll up that mountain.
That's the Highlands. There's nothing up there but trouble for you.
Then where does that path in the swamp lead to?
That path goes deeper into the swamps. There's nothing in it but trouble for you.
What sort of trouble?
You'll just have to find out for yourself.
Do you know anything about some stolen jewels?
You're not the first mug that's coming around here asking questions. I don't know nothing about no jewels.
Can you tell me anything else about this place?
I don't know nothing about nothing.
Great. Thanks for the tip. Can you tell me what's in the tower behind you?
That's top secret. I got strict orders, see. No one gets in, and nothing comes out.
Do you know where I can find Angor the snake demon?
I'm not at liberty to tell things like that. But I've got this friend who comes by on occasion.
Yes?
In fact, I haven't seen him in weeks. He gets around a lot more than I do. You should ask him.
Yes, I see. Well, you just keep up the good job and I'll be moving along.
He's using a hearing aid.
Whoa there, boy.
What is this strange land of purple haze?
You're standing at the frontier of the land of mists. This is the domain of Angor, the snake demon. And pray tell, who are you?
My name's Quickthorpe. I've come to kill the snake demon.
Sounds like you've got some big ideas for little guy.
Do you know a good place to get some lunch?
Jesus, quick walk.
Sorry, I never eat out. I get all my cold cuts delivered. But I do know of some places where if you're not careful, you'll be someone's lunch.
In that case, see you later, alligator.
Ugh. Bubble, bubble.
The swamp is teeming with all sorts.
Right.
Under the bridge lies a poisoned possum. Not very good for the digestion.
It's a rotten, stinking, dead possum. Do I have to? It's slimy and it stinks.
We still have all sorts of other garbage with us. As badly voiced, fucking Uluru, what was he called? Was fantastic. Eloy, yeah, Eloy was a fantastic man and very excited about things. Totally not using a walkthrough. Not fuck Eloy. Eloy was a fine man, and he was always very excited when we went to the Great Arch. Ah, the Great Arch. He was very happy. Look at this fucking thing. You want an opossum?
Would you like a soggy possum?
Well, I normally wouldn't while on duty, but that's an offer I can't refuse. And to show my appreciation, I'd like to give you this useless hearing aid in return.
Thanks a lot. I can't wait to try it out.
Is it actually Attenborough? It sounds like him, but probably isn't.
It's the lizard guard's hearing device. Upon examining the strange hearing aid, Quickthorpe discovers some smelly green plugs.
It smells like wax from the lizard guard's ear.
How do you know what that smells like?
Child, don't even think about getting by me till I'm through with you.
But I'm just...
Let's not be long on words. Listen, sugar, I got some sweet sounds to soothe your soul.
Wow, what was that? I'd like to try it again. I can't hear a thing now.
In the distance is...
Those were lizard tits, yes. They lay eggs. I don't know what tits are for.
Well, I declare,
Even has
child,
lizard nipples.
you sure know what's good for you. Now you just sit still and your mind is going to make you feel all better.
That's mine.
Quickthorpe now owns his first musical instrument. It's too bad he's got no rhythm.
Jemima. I say one ass.
That's a big friggin' spider, and I'm not getting any closer to her.
It was scarier before.
Okay, that's it. She does not want any new friends. Let's see if she likes some music. That should keep her down in her hole.
Right. The worst solution, I say one ass.
I wonder if that's the lizard guard's friend. Or at least what's left of it.
Is a shadow of war Shelob shit.
I'd rather save the pocket space. Wow, there's a small gold key attached to those bones. Now, I just got to figure out what this key's supposed to open.
You write on that fucking tablet, Phil. Tell me about Shadow of War Shelob. Or Shavon or whatever. I guess Lizard Dude's friend was a human. That's mine.
This spear might come in handy along the way.
I say one ass.
That wouldn't be very sportsmanlike.
He's actually got a sleepy face.
I don't... He's out cold. I better act quick. I should do something while he's not looking. Just like taking candy from a baby.
The wooden tower is firm.
It looks like the way into the tower.
A shape-shifting spider who turns... Is that a loot box cosmetic for it?
This axe will definitely come in handy.
So many fucking weapons now.
I kinda like this old blanket.
A cage in the far corner of the room is glowing with a warm light.
Nothing bad could be in there, right?
Ah, freedom at last. It's been so long since I've been cooped up in that cage. I'm just aching all over.
Yeah?
Dear me, my manners are simply awful. How can I ever thank you?
Yes.
How about we get more comfortable?
Not so fast, big guy. I've just gotten out of my cage.
Oh, hello, Alicia.
What were you doing in that cage?
I was locked up in there, you silly. I've been in that cage ever since that horrible snake demon decided that I was dangerous.
Why has he done such a bad thing?
Because he is evil. Pure evil. Like all those other horrible demons ruling over these lost lands.
Yeah?
Oh, my dear Quickthorpe. If only you knew the danger you and your people are in.
But I do. That's why I'm on this journey to take back the jewels from those beasts who stole them from our people. And I'm going to kill those beasts if it's the last thing I do. They're to blame for the way things are.
My dear Quickthorpe, the beasts which you speak of are not the ones truly responsible for what has happened to your people.
Hogswaddle.
The true legend goes far back to the ancient times when the Mechubars ruled this world.
Orbs?
The Mechubars, who are they? And what is that supposed to mean, the true legend? I've already found the emerald after killing the ice giant of the frozen lands. Is that not proof enough?
You must be very careful with this emerald. It must not fall into the wrong hands. If my suspicions are correct,
The
there's
dick
someone
noise
else
is
even
me
more
clicking.
dangerous than you can imagine behind all of this.
I need to do that to go on with the dialogue, but it doesn't always register. Like,
I can only
3
hope
clicks.
that you will not fall into the same trap as the others did.
But what others are you talking about?
I am speaking of the very same beast that you must now destroy. But there is an even greater one who will destroy your people if you're not careful.
Oh.
So you're telling me things aren't looking so good for me?
There is still a chance. I want you to take this powder. It will help you and protect you.
Oh, nice. No more soggy
Use
balls.
the powder wisely. And don't forget to mix it well. You must now go quickly to the ancient city in the highlands. There you will find Izion. He is wise and can help you.
Right.
Izion will have something that is very important to you and the destiny of your people.
Right, now fuck off. I thought we were gonna fuck.
Iris is a magnificent creature. And although it doesn't show, she's been round the block a few times.
I'm leaving. Wait, wooden chest? Oh, she's fucked off, damn it.
I'd rather not look in that box. I couldn't be bothered. I think I'll leave it where it is. I'd rather not look in that box.
Oh, Scunthorpe, what the fuck?
I wonder what's in that flask.
The flask cannot be used this way.
Even an empty flask could come in handy.
I wonder what's in the flask.
He could really have done with a dusting once in a while. This place is disgusting.
A closer look reveals nothing more of interest.
He could really have... Those vases don't interest me at all. That's not exactly what I had in mind. The table seems to be made of oak. I remember when I was young climbing those trees. Oh well,
Fuck's sake, Scunthorpe. It's ruining my immersion, Phil. Chest under the bed he wouldn't do anything with. He was like, fuck this.
It's a vase.
Yep, it's a vase and it's filled to the brim with water.
Why?
Quick thought takes the vase filled with...
This G or ass?
A small collection of vases has been placed.
It looks like the squirrels have been busy.
For me.
I'll just help myself to one of these nuts.
A closer look reveals nothing more of interest. An old fortress known...
God damn it, Attenborough. Well, apparently, according to the walkthrough I'm currently homoing, a lot of the items I've picked up have no use at all. Titan? That's a Genie. I bet he has a horrific portrait.
Hold on there, little guy. Nobody gets past the mighty Titan.
Fucking hell.
You really look more like an ice cube to me.
Then try this in your drink.
Let's see you try that again.
It would be my pleasure.
I don't feel like talking to anyone or anything right now. I don't feel like talking to anyone or any...
Alright, fuck boy. Where's my fairy drugs?
Bummer, no wonder Iris told me to be careful with this bloody stuff.
The fuck? Oh, the Genie disappeared. Oh, sorry, Titan got fucked. Well, I save on ass.
Those don't scare me.
Each stone in this fortress was hand-cut and placed with pixel-perfect precision.
Those doors look solid. And check out those knockers.
I believe I killed him, yes.
And check out those... These doors aren't budging one bit. That's not exactly what I had in mind.
Well, time for vandalism. Well, I didn't need to use the axe. It's gone
That doesn't do anything.
I can't resize it more. Why was there a fucking honk?
That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything.
There.
I don't see anything else.
Fucking Scunthorpe. There. In you go.
Judging from the way everything is all broken up, I'll bet someone here put up a good fight.
Wanna see some tits, stream?
It's the spirit of Cymbeline.
Money in the hay. This is my lucky day.
Fuck you.
You can never have enough money.
These are the gold pieces you found in the gatekeeper's shack.
The floor is right. Take the 5 coins. That's 6. Fuck. Wait, a bottle.
Yep, it's a bottle, all right. I feel like a klepto taking all these things. That's not exactly what I had in mind.
Fog. Let's see. Oh, okay. No reason to scream, though.
I could just go on in and peek around.
Alright then. Go in, for fuck's sake, Scunthorpe. Oh. Well. This guy looks weird compared to everyone else. Looks like to be, I guess, I don't know. I've forgotten something. Wait. Oh, he's still asleep. That's nice.
It looks like a book, among other things, has been stashed behind...
He won't notice this book.
It looks like the lizard guard's alarm clock. I won't be needing that. I'd rather save the pocket space.
Fuck's sake. Go out, Scunthorpe.
A long walk.
I don't know if he's Scunthorpe's supposed to be funny or just a dick. I don't know. It's weird. I'm gonna have to walk through all the other locations anyway. Yep. Because what use is a fucking map? Yeah. Well, got an extra book at least. Save on ass.
It's a nice place you got here, sir. What kind of books do you have here?
There's all kinds of books in this place. It all depends on what you're looking for.
Have you got The Yellow River by I.P. Freely?
I lent that book out to a sailor quite a long time ago. Haven't seen it since.
Do you have anything on animal husbandry?
Not anymore. Most of the books have all been destroyed by the snake demon.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
Those darn gargoyles next door are a nuisance, too.
Is there any connection between those gargoyles and the snake demon?
Everything inhuman in these lands has some connection with that evil beast.
Can you tell me where I might find the snake demon?
I wouldn't even wish you to find him. He's an evil beast. Just step out to the town square. It's on your right.
Don't worry about me, old-timer. That snake's gonna be mincemeat after I'm through with him.
That seemed a bit out of place.
It's the old book I found in the wooden tower.
A closer look reveals some mature subject content, but still no pictures.
I found this book in the same tower where Iris was held prisoner.
Let's see here. Memories of an enchanted evening. I've been looking everywhere for this book.
God.
If that isn't proof, I don't know what is.
Thank you, Quickthorpe. Iris told me about your mission and has asked me to help you. Please, take this ancient key. It's the only thing I have left from the time of the Mekubars.
Oh, it's the thing from Kroll.
Guard this key during your quest, for the jewels that you seek must be properly placed into it. This key and its jewels are the only future for the people of Balkane.
Fucking Balkan.
And you, Quickthorpe, are their only chance for that future. When you have reclaimed the fourth jewel, you will then know what you must do. By the way, you might as well take this old key. I've no idea what it's for, but it could be useful.
Right. So much fucking shit.
This fits perfectly. Remember, Quickthorpe, this key is the future of your people.
Alright.
There's another desk for anyone who wishes to spend the rest of their life in the library.
Those books are on self-help and personal improvement. They're quite popular these days.
These old candles offer the only light when Isaiah is reading late at night.
Those books are on self-help.
This place is filled with books. It's too bad I don't know how to read real good.
No. This guy seems to have lost half his legs.
A fine day to you, sir.
Fine day, my blistering bottom. How'd you like a kick in yours, you little whippersnapper?
Why, thank you. Yes, I would.
If I had a leg to kick you with, I'd send you straight to Timbuktu.
Whose boat is that back there?
That's me boat sitting at the docks. At least it was before I was forced into retirement. Now all I've got's a bunch of old sailors' stories and some stupid gargoyles are picking and a feeding at what's left of me.
I'd like to hear one of your stories.
You would you? Well, what's in it for me if I do?
I'll have to think about that one.
Well, apparently a guy wears Armani as well, or at least Quick Sconthorpe knows what that is.
It looks like the gargoyle's actually chained to his perch.
Eat turds and die, you lousy bird.
A dumb fucking thing to say, Sconthorpe. Jesus.
I don't think that's a good idea. That doesn't do anything.
Wrong one, then. Why couldn't he just have a key ring?
I don't think that's a good...
He wasn't the thing making that awful noise. It was the fucking sign. God damn it, I save on ass.
I've never seen a boat like that before.
Picture in picture.
It must be an early model airship.
Hmm.
I've never seen anything like it. I'll bet those doors are made of pure polyurethane.
Right.
I wonder if anyone's home.
Little human, you should know better than to come barging in my house without knocking.
Uh-oh.
What is that disgusting smell?
Come closer and I'll show you.
I'll keep my distance, thank you.
Then you're not as stupid as you look.
Nice looking kids you've got.
Who says that?
Flattery will get you nowhere with me.
I should think not. By the way, is that the old beggar's leg you're eating?
It was. Now it's smoked jerky. Would you care to have a chew?
I was rather thinking of returning it to him.
That would be a nice gesture on your part. Why don't you come here and take it?
On second thoughts, I'll let you keep it.
Too bad you don't know what you're missing. Nothing beats taking candy from a baby to brighten your day, is there?
It's better than ripping the leg off of an old beggar.
I can't argue with you there.
Those children look just as playful as can be. Hey, little guy, why the long face? As the pirate said to the crocodile.
You've just taken my lollipop.
And don't you ever forget that. Where's your mommy?
I don't know. She ran off with a sailor when I was little.
I guess I can't blame her, if you know what I mean.
At least I've got my red ball.
That's the spirit.
I want the red ball.
I shouldn't waste any...
Is this one just as hideous?
Hey there, young one. What are you playing with?
I'm just dicking around with this Play-Doh. My therapist says it's good for working out my warped frustrations.
Yeah, Lisa.
I think it's called expressing yourself.
I leave.
I'm here to take you out and stomp on your...
You're the mortal child who says he's going to make mincemeat out of me. I'll bet you don't even know what mincemeat looks like.
Sure I do. My grandmother makes a mincemeat pie every Sunday.
Why don't you try your little drummer boy routine like you did with my lizard guard?
You mean with my hypnotic drum? But how do you know about that?
Silly mortal. Angor sees all and knows all things in the lands of mists.
Is that the diamond on his head?
Rats. Maybe I should duck out of here until I figured out how to waste this slime.
Angor, the great snake demon, is now a shriveled piece of foul...
Well, that's that.
The hard part of this job is going to be when I have to hand these jewels over to some old coot when I've done all the work.
Fucking echo.
This fits perfectly.
I almost didn't see this money hiding back here. What the heck? I can always use the cash.
The cabin boy works hard to earn his keep. Despite his appearance, he's a really bright boy.
I'm not allowed to talk to him.
Are you the captain of this ship?
That I am, mate. Welcome on board.
Do you think that this ship is seaworthy?
She's seaworthy, airworthy, you name it. She's worthy, all right. It all depends on where you're going and what you're paying.
The engulfed fortress might be fun to visit.
But that's on the other side of the Skanker Range. There ain't no way I'm crossing that again. Hold on a minute. I know the roundabout way of getting there. Figuring there's some pretty rough seas yonder, it's gonna cost you about, let's see here, yep, 15 gold pieces should do the fare. Excuse me a sec. What in tarnation are you gawking at? Get back to work.
What the fuck?
I'll just walk to Mickey D's. The service is better and it's definitely cheaper.
Ugh.
These are the gold pieces you found in the gatekeepers. A closer look reveals nothing more of interest.
So tell me how many there were.
I'm not interested in any of your trinkets and...
Not interested in being paid the amount of
I don't
money
think that's a good idea.
you talked about, you fucking idiot.
That was a pretty mean thing he did, smacking you on the head like that.
Don't mind him. He's not that bad. It's easy to get around once you know how absent-minded he is.
You've done an excellent job cleaning the floors.
It's no easy chore scrubbing the blood and guts off after a deep-sea fishing cruise.
Can this ship take me to the engulfed fortress?
Anywhere but the Skanker Range. It's too high of an altitude for this old tub.
Can you rewrite those fares in the captain's book?
The captain will sure get mad if he ever found out.
I wish I could talk you into changing the fares in the captain's book.
I'm open to any suggestions. I have to go back to work now.
Would you like to have a lollipop?
Thanks a lot. No one's ever given me a lollipop before. By the way, I already changed the price in the captain's log for you. So all you'll have to pay is 8 gold pieces.
Save on us.
Son, you just sport yourself a one-way trap to the engulfed fortress. I see as well you give me a bit too many gold pieces, but I do appreciate the tap.
Fuck.
Here we are, boy. According to the gyro thingamajig, we're spot on. Destination engulfed fortress.
But we're in the middle of the ocean.
That's right, and your Emerald Fortress is somewhere at the bottom.
You mean the engulfed fortress?
Right, mate. It's somewhere down below. It's quite simple, actually. All you've got to do is jump overboard and let gravity do its work.
But how will I ever breathe underwater?
Breath.
My job was to get you here. The rest is your problem. Now, if you don't mind, I've got some work to do.
Quickthought takes the magic pouch.
Magic? What?
In a well-lighted corner of the cabin stands a funky little dresser.
There's a bunch of jewels in the drawer. This'll piss off the captain in a big way, but that's his problem.
Oh.
I see the captain prefers old-fashioned pillows, among other things.
It's the old hairpin under the pillow trick.
If not for any other reason, Quickthorpe takes the hairpin just to embarrass the captain. A closer look reveals nothing more of interest. The captain's saber is really more for showing off. The closest he's ever come to combat is slapping the cabin boy across the head.
Quill doesn't register. I can walk to the quill.
Quickthorpe cannot take the sword. A couple of books are there, but all the pages have been torn out.
There's a small box hiding just behind the chest. Wouldn't you know it, there's a lock.
Aha.
Bending open this hairpin is a brilliant idea. Damn, I'm good.
With a magic stone, you can do just about anything or absolutely nothing. But a spell would help.
I'll take it anyway, just in case. Maybe it's filled with incredible objects from the far seas? I'm certainly not. Maybe it's filled... I can't get it open.
Okay, so the walkthrough's not telling me to do any of the things I've done except pick up the paper, so I am a little worried that we are about to die from stupid shit.
I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I can't take the quill. There's one other thing I'm supposed to take in here, which is socks. I wonder where the fuck they are. Aha!
A pair of smelly socks are lying on the bed.
Phew-wee, I can barely stand the smell of myself now.
The hatch is now open.
I didn't actually see that. I was reading the walkthrough. Look at the barrel behind the ladder.
Good meat to eat.
I don't mind if I do. Whatever that is, it looks toxic.
I'd rather not. It looks toxic.
It's quite goopy. It looks more like toxic gunk.
I've always preferred eating my steak with sauce.
Yeah.
It's not very appetizing, but they actually fit together perfectly.
What am I doing? What the hell am I doing?
I don't even want to know what's in there. I don't even want to know what... I wouldn't touch that. I'll pass on that one, thank you.
Quickthorpe is not able to do that.
You're right. Apparently this doesn't work without the salt.
Incredibly enough, it would seem that the shark has just died from some horrible food poisoning.
Right.
Into the brim. To the rim you'll spill, and your lungs will bung like a fish's gill.
Right. It reminds me of Curse of Enchantia, a shit game.
There he is, guys. He's touched down already. Let's see if he's okay. Are you all right, my friend? No broken bones?
Is this the engulfed fortress?
You're standing in the seaweed forest. You should stay away from the engulfed fortress if you know what's good for you.
I don't...
You just let me worry about what's good for me.
Just the same, I wouldn't hold my breath hoping to find anything there.
Is that Welsh?
What are you really trying to tell me?
Don't get me wrong, most of us are friendly once you get to know us. It's just that we don't take kindly to strangers down here.
I'm not looking for any trouble, but I've got some important things to do.
You look like a sensible fellow. Go back where you came from while you still can.
Tell me where to find the engulfed fortress.
That's an easy one. It's dead ahead. You can't miss it.
They, fuck off. Hey, look, a crab. I say one ass. I'm thinking the cycles are going apeshit. That's why the bubbles are homing up in this way. Oh, let's see. Been given a piece of kelp. We weren't given a piece of kelp.
Some old dry leaves from Welder's house.
Uh-oh. Okay, so we didn't get what we...
The sand looks quite soft around here.
What does that mean? Well, I'm not dead.
That's not exactly what I had in...
You don't feel like bending over just to pick up sand.
Hmm. I wasn't given any kelp though, I'm worried. Hmm.
You, oh Mr. You, oh you, help me. You, oh Mr. You, oh you, help. You, oh you, oh you, help me. You, oh you, oh you, help. Oh Mr. You, oh you, help me. You, oh Mr. You, oh you, help me. You, oh Mr. You, oh you. You, oh Mr. Oh, you. You, oh Mr. Wonderful.
I think,
Come and get me. You, oh Mr. Oh, you. Help me. Oh, Mr. You.
I think I might have... I think I may be fucked. If this is a DOS box thing and it's doing that, then we are going to have a problem here. Maybe if I homo game speed down. Considering the bubbles are still going really quickly, I have a sneaking suspicion that that doesn't do anything.
You, oh Mr. You, oh you.
Yep.
Help. Oh Mr.
DOSBox can do that. I think that's actually a... I think it's Control F10.
The sand looks quite soft around here.
Let's load the other one we had down here. That's because we didn't get that seaweed. I was a little worried. How far back are we? We've been good at the game back here. Have we already? We have it. Okay, so. Boys, don't flute.
Into the brim.
So here I'm supposed to go. Is this the engulfed forest? I really appreciate your concern and I'll take my chances elsewhere. Then we should get some stuff.
There he is, guys. Are you alright, my friend?
Long Dong Silver's the name. Fuck off.
Is this the engulfed fortress?
You're standing in the seaweed forest. You should stay away from the engulfed fortress.
You just let me worry.
Just the same.
I really appreciate your concern.
Don't get me wrong. Most of us, it's just that...
I'm not looking for any trouble.
You look like a sensible fellow. Go back where you came from.
I'll take my chances.
Here then. Take this bit of kelp. I'm tired of carrying it.
Okay, so we didn't get that before. Save on ass. Hope she's not. He's probably still gonna be going ape shit. Oh no, wait, we can. That killed the game. Give me a second here. Okay, we're getting something here. Okay, so CPU cycles 50%, 40%, 20. Aha! I feel like we've achieved something here. Hopefully this will work.
Here I am. Oh, Mr.
Shut it.
I don't think that's a good idea. There's nothing in here.
Yeah, so this was the section.
There's something inside this shell.
Meant to
This
be
pearl is
irritating,
going
I
to
guess.
feel nice in your pocket.
Knocky dog, I don't go for that kind of thing.
What about some fuck?
Don't be afraid, I'm coming.
The stupid thing about this is sometimes it tells me he goes and resets it, other times it just freezes the game and I can't do shit. Okay. Shut the fuck up. Okay, so. Fish man.
I don't think that's a good idea. Cool, this oyster's got a pearl in it.
Quickthought takes the lovely pearl.
Mid-weight, yeah. Will you let me?
There's nothing in here. There's a pearl in this oyster shell. I'll just help my... I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, boy. G at this G. What up, Merd Wade? You have a damn face.
The road stops here for you, stranger.
Not that bad.
Hello there, Aquaman. My name's Quickthought.
I am Kor, guardian of the sea. Or at least I was a long time ago. Now I'm just an ordinary sector guard on minimum wage.
What a bummer. Why were you demoted?
It was more or less automatic when Vivian came crashing down to the underworld. Ever since that fateful day, life has never been the same for us sea creatures.
What can you tell me about the engulfed fortress?
The engulfed fortress is one of the vestiges of the ancient world in the times when the Mechubars came. It all happened hundreds of years ago when there was a great explosion that nearly destroyed our entire planet. Nearly half of the Earth fell into the sea. Mountains and entire cities from your world collapsed and were buried under the sea in deep caves. It is said that in the land of shadows there is an ancient city from your world that is buried under caves with the lava flowing like rivers of fire. Anyway, it isn't the kind of place I'd like to go to for vacation.
Who were the Mechubars, really?
All I know about the Mechubars is that they came from a distant galaxy, and when they left, they did it with a big bang.
If you want to see fucked up lips in something, Bloodbelm, go look at that fucking Eskimo kids cartoon. That's fucking horrifying.
But one thing is for sure. They have some kind of mysterious power or technology that the humans were after. All that's gone now. But I've got a hunch that the answer to all of this mess is buried somewhere deep in the engulfed fortress. As for me, I'll spend the rest of eternity guarding this sector.
Not if I got something to do with it.
I admire your courage. You remind me of when I was young. I wish you the best of luck.
He was reasonable. Same on us. So back to the seaweed forest. There we are. The fucking crab.
That's quite a nice pad you got.
Thanks, but I'm just a hired claw. I do the gardening and various sanitary services. These luxurious private garden estate actually belongs to Master Pearlman Kaupa.
I see you're trimming the seaweed.
That's quite an observation. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to work.
Excuse me for being bored. I'll just go bother some security guards.
Save on us.
Yes, may I help you?
Could I interest you in some pearls?
Please come in. What did you say your name was?
Most of Cowper's personal artwork and interior designs falls into the famous Tilsod period.
Wait, he's
Right
called Cooper
idea,
and he's a
long
turtle.
execution. Well, well, what have we here?
See, he said that because I was trying to use the pearls on him rather than give them to him, which is a nice thing that you do if you're on the right track.
This is quite a rare find. I've been searching all my life for 3 identical pearls.
I guess they are pretty identical, but they're quite lovely. I was going to give them as a pearl necklace to my girlfriend. Oh well, there goes that idea. Not to mention the favors I would have gotten in return.
Don't you worry. Wait till you see what I'm going to give you. You won't even remember you had a girlfriend.
Is George Takei gonna wank me off? Is that where we're at right now?
Cool, what is it?
It's the only map in existence to the legendary lost treasure of King Tut.
Wow, thanks a million. I can't wait to go and hunt for it.
You see? You've completely forgotten about her already.
Forgotten about who?
Goodbye, weird crab. Fucking Cooper. God damn it, I save on ass. Hey boys. How can I help you?
Excuse me, but could you tell me where I might find the engulfed fort?
I haven't eaten all day, and I'm in no mood to start talking to tourists. And I'm not giving anyone directions. Now bugger off.
I don't mean to be rude, but I just wanted to know if you could tell me where I am.
Get lost, you lousy piece of driftwood.
What a bastard. Save on ass. I have no idea what the fuck we were gonna do if we're supposed to give him the kelp weed. Can we maybe give him the other shit we picked up as well?
I should keep it for the right time or that special someone who comes along.
Right, I guess not.
Now this is a nice thing you've gone and done, giving me this kelp. I'm really touched. I'd like you to have my favorite shovel.
Does this mean I can keep it forever and ever?
That's right. It's yours to have. Now stop getting mushy on me or I'll change my mind.
Okie dokie.
This could come in handy in the future.
I have so much garbage in my inventory. It's ridiculous. I save on empty slot. Slaw. Guys get fucking killed. Just trying to leave. Well.
It's a map of a completely unheard of legendary treasure that was presumably buried in the sea a long time ago. The black X marks the spot where the legendary treasure of King Thut might be buried. After hours of furious digging, Quickthorpe strikes something hard in the ground and pulls out what appears to be a treasure chest.
Wouldn't you know it, there's a lock on it. That is not on my list of things to do.
That is no way to break open a lock.
I don't think that...
Break open, you say? Oh.
Excellent jackpot. I think we could say that unlimited bar credit will be in order when I get back. I think we can all agree that I am now filthy rich.
Right.
Okay, I'm looking.
Let's see if Cole wants this treasure, boys.
Back off, my little friend. You're not authorized to be here. I mean it now. I hate to do this, but I...
What? Fuck. Boys, please stop watching me. Oh, we have the treasure already, okay. Yeah, that was... Katie, no. I'm gonna talk to him because that'll put me in the distance to him I need to be.
How's the guard duty going?
Oh, just wonderful. I can't think of anything more exciting and professionally rewarding than guarding a hole in the ground.
You're certainly doing a good job of it anyway. Is there any chance of me seeing what's in that hole? I mean, now that I'm filthy rich and all.
Oh, come on, you're not serious, are you?
Core, look at me. I'm dead serious.
That's the problem with rich folks. You're all alike. You think you can do or have anything you want, any way and any day. Well, I've got news for you. You're not getting past me, and that's final.
Gee, that's too bad. I was hoping we could strike some sort of deal together. Core, I want you to have this treasure. I have a feeling I won't have any use for it where I'm going.
He's already fucked off.
Oh well, I always was a slave to fashion. Just in case I get into a jam with my pants down.
Hello, Klongo. Tick, tick, tick. fuck is this? Come on,
This
small
must
fool.
be the directional indicator for the elevator platform. Up we go. It's kind of fun, actually. Wow, I'm back up here now. This planet is really connected and screwed up. Oh well, I'll just have to make the best of it.
Planet. I thought it was an island.
And down we go.
Well then.
It looks like the way to another underground.
Ah, it's Curse of Enchantia all over again. What the fuck? Wait.
A door at last. Now we're getting somewhere. It looks like this tunnel has been blocked off. I can't get the darn thing open. I don't think that's a good idea. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything.
Fuck. Aha. How do we save at the beginning? On us, naturally.
Oh my gosh, this is quite a setup he's got here.
A very old man sits sleeping in his chair. A magnificent machine stands in the center of the cave.
Those bird heads must be some kind of strange lever. I don't feel like talking to anyone or anything right now. Those bird...
This one is stuck. You can't...
It took you long enough. I've been waiting a long, long time for you.
That's right, it's me. And who, pray tell, are you?
That, my
friend, is for me to know and for you to find out.
Would you then tell me, kind sir, who you are and why you've been waiting such a long, long time?
In good time, in good time. Now tell me, have you got the jewels?
You're very presumptuous. What makes you think I have any jewels?
I am omnipotent. Therefore, I can afford to be presumptuous. But I cannot afford to be waiting around any longer for those jewels. Now stop playing games with me and hand them over.
Give me one good reason why I should.
Don't you want to save all the innocent people of Balkane and restore our beautiful Balkanian world?
No, not really. I'm looking at the big picture now.
So, you've got the big picture now. That's the spirit. Just what I like to hear. And that's exactly the reason why you should give me the jewels. Between you and me, my son, we can rule the world. Seriously, though, I'm only thinking for the good of your people. That's why I need those jewels.
Okay, I promise to do that as soon as I get back with all 4 of the jewels. But couldn't you at least tell me who you are?
You will know in good time.
Right, fuck. Okay, we're back here. Click.
Yeah, I...
What? Aha. Yes. There.
That did the trick.
Nice.
Her name is Viverne, and she's got looks that kill.
She actually looks darn sexy up close. The makeup probably helps a lot. Honey, I'm home.
Welcome to my chamber, foolish mortal. Before you die,
by killing people and stealing from the dead.
you are either a man after my own heart, or after my precious sapphire. Either way, or whichever you choose, You're a dead man.
No do-over? No. It asked me if I want to save though, just in case I want to get fucked up.
It's the crowbar you found in the tunnel.
That did the trick.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Ho hum, 3 down and 1 to go.
This fits perfectly.
Kitty.
Now, where have I seen this design before?
Ah, yes.
With this telescope, one can see little people dancing in the streets on a planet in a faraway galaxy. With this telescope, one could also see the mysteries of the universe. One could also see the mysteries of the universe.
Get it. Get it.
Rats. It doesn't want rats. It doesn't want to work.
I don't think that's a good...
Well, okay. Boys. Wait, hold on.
This switch must be controlling something in the exterior.
Voices making silly. Boys, none of that. Same on ass. Get over there, Scunthorpe.
It stopped moving.
Boys! He's... Oh, don't bite wires.
Route 666. I like the way that sounds. Kind of evil.
So the weird thing with this is I don't know if we would be stuck forever in some of these situations if we hadn't picked some of these items up, because none of them well, a lot of suffering going on here. Right. I think someone's having a bad fucking time behind there.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Captain Dawn Razor.
Access denied.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
The Candy Man.
Access denied.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
The Boogeyman.
Please enter.
Like I was gonna give him my real name.
The fucking suffering in the background.
Looky here, Bull. There's a new kid in town. Let's be nice and show him to his room.
Oh. We got crap, Chad.
Now all I have to do is find another spoon and I could play She'll Be Coming Round the Mountain just like Grandpa.
Quickthorpe surreptitiously takes the cup.
At least they've got mail service down here. The aforementioned infidel has been found guilty of trespassing the lost city for no good reason whatsoever and is hereby sentenced to life imprisonment.
Quickthorpe takes the note with charges.
Plastic plate.
Quickthorpe takes the plastic.
None of this is required, apparently, according to the walkthrough.
Just look at these losers. I can't believe anyone would let themselves go to hell like this. I don't see anything else of interest. There's something weird about that part of the floor, or we're experiencing major perspective problems here. I don't see anything else of interest. That's not exactly...
Quickthorpe cannot take the stone.
I don't think that's a good idea.
This man looks weirdly 3D.
I've come to free you. He's not responding. Can you hear me? I said you're free. Still nothing. Wake up, I say. You're saved. You can go home. I don't get it. He's either deaf, dumb, or dead.
I thought we had a hearing aid before.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Damn it. Well, he's awake now, it seems.
My name's Quickthorpe. I've come to free you.
At last, after all these years, my prayers have been answered. I'm free.
poor old guy. He's finally kicked the bucket.
Well, I'll be... There's a key in his pocket. The old bugger had probably forgotten all about it.
I've got the key. Let's hope it's the one to the door. A prison just isn't a prison without a good old-fashioned tunnel. That doesn't do anything at all. They put in a brand new lock, but it uses the same old key. These guards are operating at a very high level.
What's the meaning, boys?
Could I have one of your official ID cards?
Shucks, I forgot mine this morning. Do you have yours, Bull?
Why, yes, I do. Here you go, pal. But please don't look at my picture. It's mighty embarrassing. I'm looking a bit overweight. Photos always add about 5 pounds, you know.
No problem. I command you to take me to your leader.
Sorry, but we're not to leave our post.
Can you tell me where to find him?
Dear me, just look at the time. I didn't see it pass. Our coffee break is nearly over. Isn't it, Bull?
Why, yes, Bill. We're due back on duty any second now.
Can you please tell me where I am?
You're here with us in the land of shadows. Do you have any other silly questions?
Right.
This door would probably be leading back to the cell with the old fella. So close to freedom, but still... That doesn't do anything. I don't see anything else of it.
Mackerel would sort it right out. We need to see what he's up to at some point as well.
This ancient river is filled with molten lava flowing from the pits of the fire demon.
That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything.
I see.
This kryptonite is great stuff. Can't even feel the heat on my hands.
What? Kryptonianite?
You must be sweating like a pig under that robe.
You get used to it after a while. It's the prisoners I feel sorry for. It's like an oven in those cells.
Let them suffer is what I say. Speaking of prisoners, I've come down looking for one that's escaped.
Why haven't the guards sounded the alarm?
Good question. They must be on coffee break again.
That's typical of those idiots. Not to worry, though. No one can escape this hellhole. I don't recall ever seeing you here before. You must be one of the new guard recruits. Okay, you can pass.
See what else? Oh god, it's the final level of Toki. Got very fine music that I keep resetting because I suck.
You're not one of my guards. What are you doing down here?
Just a routine inspection. I'll be on my way.
Okay.
An orthopedic sliding rack is used to assure maximum comfort for the victim.
I don't see anything else of interest.
The catacombs are where all spare body parts and detached pieces are stored.
What's up there?
I should take all these stones and do a runner. Who's ever gonna know? Nah, I'm the hero, and heroes are...
You're a twat, Sconthorpe.
This fits perfectly.
Right, we've assembled the Majiggy.
That's curious. It seems that one of these catacombs is empty. This must be some kind of private joke, and I'm not getting it. They look so real, it's kind of creepy.
Quickthorpe confidently maneuvers the switch to the on position.
That doesn't do anything.
Quickthorpe is not able
Oh, I see. Okay, so I think we have two endings. One where we give all the bullshit to the guy in the chair. This is what we're gonna go do now. Because I think he's Satan. That thing's still going. It's still going.
This key must go in something or someplace special. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. I should keep it for the right time, or that special someone who comes along. Hey there, old man, wake up!
It's you again.
Jesus.
Have you found what I've been looking for?
Well, it's not quite that simple, you see.
The fuck?
Do you have any idea?
What?
I'm not interested in your stupid remarks. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
No?
I don't believe you for a second. You're a...
Okay, can we maybe load?
Yes, yes.
There's not much. You must now recant and hand over those jewels.
Fucking hell, that was awful. Okay, let's do a load. Get it. This is here purring. Well, we don't have that awful sound now. Okay, so let's go to ending ass. Kitty. I wish you were quicker, Scunthorpe.
Hey there, old man. What?
It's you again. Well, have you found what I've been looking for?
No, I still haven't found what you're looking for.
Voice.
I don't believe you for a second. You're a lousy liar.
Yes, yes, it's true I'm a lousy liar. Tell me more.
There's not much else to say, is there? You must now recant and hand over those jewels and the extra-large key along with them.
You should talk, you filthy double-crossing scum. I know all about your slimy scheme.
What in the land of shadows is that supposed to mean?
I've been trying to be diplomatic about the whole thing, but you give me no choice. The truth is, I've been wise to your ways for some time now. So I think you should explain yourself before I even consider giving you any jewels. So go ahead, I'm listening. I want the truth.
I don't know how much you really know, but you're a lot smarter than I've given you credit for. Anyway, it was a long time ago. Mind you, I was a young man then. It all seemed a good thing at the beginning when the Mecubars had just come to our planet. They were a race of astral beings that had come to Volcane through a kind of gateway. called themselves the World Walkers. They were extremely gentle creatures for the most part. The most they could travel out of body simply because they had no body, no flesh, that is. They were pure energy and living light, which is why they needed us humans, you see.
I've heard of these Mechubars in my travels. They sound really cool. Tell me more.
They've had all the power and technology to do anything, and yet they seemed completely helpless, or rather useless, without us. It's as if the Mechubars needed us humans to act out all their fantasies and to give meaning to their existence.
I don't mean to be flippant, but I know someone who does this for me, and she isn't the Mechubar. But go on, please.
As I was saying, it so happened that in my younger days, I was an assistant to the scribe of the Mechubarian High Priest. I was forced to participate and enact some bizarre rituals and ceremonies of the Mechubars. I can tell you, clear as you're standing there, I saw some amazing things. In the obscure arcanes of the Mechubars' secret ceremonies, I came to understand that they had some kind of mysterious technology. I was certain that their technology, which I believe is locked away in the archives, allowed the Mechubars to walk the worlds throughout all the universe. But above all, the real power that I was looking for was their secret key to immortality. To live forever. This, my son, is what I've been after for what already seems to be an eternity.
It doesn't look like you've got much more time left.
How incredibly perceptive you are. You can see that I am now very old with barely enough strength left to breathe. This is why I convinced your village priest to send someone from the village to look for the jewels and the golden key that holds the jewels. The Mechubar's golden key with the 4 jewels is the only way into those archives. It is in those archives where the great secret of the Mechubars is hidden. But then you must know all that by now, a bright young man like yourself.
I didn't exactly know that last bit, but I think everything is starting to fall into place now. So, in fact, all of this has been one big setup from the very beginning. What really pisses me off is that our village priest knew about it all along.
So I cut him in on the deal.
Yes?
Everyone has their price, my friend, including you. But then all are accountable in the end. If you give me those jewels with the golden key, I promise you the way to infinite wisdom and immortality. I can't think of a better deal than that. After all, your soul is such a small price to pay.
Is that what you promised the village priest? And what about your friends who were turned into beasts?
So things didn't work out as I planned. Is that my fault? It was those damned Mechubars. They're the ones that started this mess in the first place. So tell me, what's it going to be for you, my son? Death or glory?
Here, take the jewels and the gold key.
Yes, at last. All the jewels are mine after all these years. And now you, like all the others, must die.
Well, shit. Didn't even get a sound effect. So not so much alternate endings as bullshit, I guess. Now the subtitle guy wrote when someone said out of breath, he didn't, I know, he fucked it up. It makes me angry. This game really could have done with some music. Any sort of ambience that isn't birds or shit. There's even a CD one with all the fucking dialogue. They have all that. They could have, well, I put some fucking music on there. I'm gonna save in case there's some sort of weird shit that goes on, and we end up with the cycles needing
I don't think that's a good idea.
Shut up, Scunthorpe.
Okay. Now, what are you supposed to do?
It's not what you said.
I don't think that's a good idea. I'm not going to sit down there. The seat is really worn out. I'm not going to sit down there. The seat is really worn. If I remember my script properly, there's something I've got to do first.
Alright.
I'm not going to sit down there. The seat is really worn out. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea. It kind of looks like those machines you see at the dentist.
Fuck's sake. There's supposed to be a button here somewhere.
These are the backup tanks.
I see it.
I just love pressing buttons to see what happens. What's that noise?
Outro time, maybe?
That is beyond the range of Quickthorpe's natural abilities. That is beyond the range. A closer look reveals nothing more of it.
Populous me.
Good morning, Quickthorpe. How's my favorite master of the Matrix doing today? You know, I still can't figure out how you ever managed to murder your entire family with a frozen mackerel at the age of 3. You're a special case, all right. Anyway, I guess there's no need to remind you. Today's your special day. The big 2-1. The rest of the prisoners have all chipped in for your cake. Triple layer chunky chocolate maggot. Your favorite. See you next year.
What? What the fuck? What? I'd like to understand that ending, but it's one of those you search for, but because of fucking Molyneux, it's impossible to find anything about it. I don't know, fuck it. Time for watching, men, and Jesus Christ.